I'll tell you what will draw a huge audience next month, and also this upcoming Tuesday, it's gonna be there's a huge fan event that's gonna happen, and this fan event is gonna happen down in LA, where basically Sony and Marvel are going to talk about a number of different things, but the only thing that most people are probably gonna be caring about is the new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. And now here's the thing. Some pictures leaked these past few days where basically it's all but confirmed that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are coming back as their Spider-Man, and they'll be part of this movie in addition to all those other villains from their movies that are coming back, like Doc Ock and the Green Goblin and Electro and all those guys. But people are just, that trailer is probably going to break the internet because the last trailer broke all sorts of records in terms of viewership for Sony, and this next trailer is going to be released at a fan event at Regal Sherman Oaks. And Andrew, that's down in LA, right? You know,
Yeah,
Regal Sherman Oaks?
that's where I would go.
Exactly.
Are you
So it's
actually
there.
going to?
Yeah, no,
You need to.
I could. It would be a long walk, but I could walk there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
interesting.
by the way, so if you're looking
Yeah.
for information, it's November 16th. So that's Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so 5 p.m. your time. And it's a fan event. It's happening at that venue. You can also, I guess they have this website CBR, which we are pulling this from, is running a raffle where you go to fill out a Google form, and you could win up one of their 20 pairs of tickets. So if you're interested, and I guess if you haven't
Ooh.
bought your ticket yet,
Send me the
take
link.
part. I'll send you the
Send
link.
me the
I'll definitely
link.
send you
I
the
would
link.
love a free ticket and
Let's
microwave
also
coffee.
include that.
Let me pull this up. There's a tweet about this.
I challenge you. If you're going to end up there, you have to bring your microwave coffee with you. That
Done.
would be amazing.
So yeah, there's a
Done.
whole poster. I'll
It's
send you
easy.
this link because this is probably more relevant. It tells you all the details. Doors open at 4. You have to be in your seats by 4:45. And it's a theater. It's a trailer launch event. This is literally they're telling you, come to the theater. We are launching this new trailer, and they're probably gonna have all kinds of marketing around this. Like they're gonna get fan reactions and probably post them on social, and how people are
Yeah.
just like psyching out about seeing all the Spider-Men back together. Well, not back together, but like together.
Do you
for
have
the
a
first
favorite
time on
mean-
screen.
Spider-Man?
I love Andrew Garfield's the most. I thought that was probably the most well done version of. And I'm in the minority. I know that. And I grew up like I think I mentioned
Really?
this like on a recent episode that the first superhero movie I ever saw in theaters was the first Spider-Man movie. That when it came out in the early
Yeah.
2000s.
Same.
So I do like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man quite a bit. However, I don't think those movies have aged quite as well because superhero movies today, like they went through this revolution thanks to Christopher Nolan, and his Batman movies, and the X-Men movies really changed what a superhero movie looks like. And to me, like
Well,
some of those,
I
Spider-Man
I
movies don't hold
agree
up.
that they've changed,
Yeah.
but I actually prefer those old Spider-Man movies. They really
Yeah,
they
I'm
took
a-
you on the ride.
I'm a Tobey Maguire girl.
I'm a Tobey Maguire girl too.
Yay.
Well, I'm an Andrew Garfield guy, so. But you know what's
Guy.
interesting? None of us said, I'm forgetting his name.
Tom
too.
Holland.
None of us said
Tom
Tom
Holland.
Holland. None of us said Tom
He's
Holland. None of us
just a bit
said
too
Tom
much
Holland.
for me.
I
He's
think-
just a little bit too
Yeah.
charismatic. I don't know. I always imagined Spider-Man a bit of a emo type. Not emo type. That's the wrong description.
Well,
an
I think
like-
it's part of it is this
Yeah.
version of Spider-Man is he doesn't it feels like this version of Spider-Man through 2 movies and what's so far we have seen him in 2 solo movies and a bunch of other crossovers with the Avengers. It doesn't look like he's got a character arc. Like he sort of started out being the same person that he is now, and that's where I think people
Yeah.
don't see
Yeah.
it being as good as like the other 2
And
characters.
I
it's
wonder
what-
if any.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of the other ancillary characters are going to come back, like
Oh, probably.
What's his
I mean,
name?
J. Jonah Jameson,
like Harry
you
and
know.
Mary Jane, and like it
Willem
would be
Dafoe.
it would be
Well, I
Willem
think Willem
Dafoe,
Dafoe is
William,
that
back.
would be
yeah, Willem
Green
Dafoe's
Goblin.
gonna.
Doc Ock, he's back.
Oh, really? Wow.
What's his name? Alfred Molina. He's playing him. They de-aged the
I-
heck
Yeah.
out of him.
Like no offense to Tom Holland. I think he's a great actor. However, I don't think he is like Robert Downey Jr. or Scarlett Johansson, who can actually maintain a big blockbuster film and sort of run it on their own. Does that make sense? It's like you need some big
it's
big
he
celebrities,
did that.
I'd say. I don't want to go there.
No,
Yeah.
I think
he's-
the real redeeming thing for him
Yeah.
is that he's actually, all the times you see him, doing the acrobatics and those stunts, like he doesn't do every stunt, but a lot of that movement is him.
Yeah.
And that makes a
Wow.
big difference because, other times, other movies, there's a stunt guy or there's an acrobatics
Right.
guy. And
Right.
that does make him an asset.
I will say this: Andrew
enough.
Garfield did try to like do some of the swinging stuff on set for his movies. I mean, they never let you do too much simply because of insurance issues, and obviously they don't want to have a movie
Sure.
shut down because of that. Like we have had actors like Jackie Chan and Tom Cruise actually injured, and even like Daniel Craig injured themselves trying to do their own stunts, and then the movie gets shut down for months.
Recently, Alec Baldwin's
Well, that's sort of a different. That's
Let's not go
that's
there.
not
Yeah.
like that's not good. That's a totally different situation. But yeah, this is
But
going to be a
still,
big deal
stunt.
on Tuesday. When they release the trailer, I guarantee you
Hmm.
that trailer will either be out online either before, as is, or after, because people are going to leak it. There is an expectation that this event is meant to be a way to drive a lot of hype and then get a lot of good, hopefully, footage that they can use for their marketing purposes. And then the trailer is probably going to drop online immediately after. I'm really looking forward to it. But with that said, guys, we got to move on.